mentioned the lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
There was a bullet in the hangman's head.
So they shot him?
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Everett, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy boys.
No, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask
You
them.
bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then, I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Alright, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Good old dickhead.
Before the cargo container. You're back before the cargo container. It's
3%
since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Do you have anything for rhetoric? -1 maybe? No, I don't want that.
Before the cargo container, and as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container.
Yeah, I'm gonna bother with this just yet. Wait, can I do something with this?
Rusting control panel, no screech of metal, craned up. The file cabinet stands the drawer, so the file cabinet stands steady as ever. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? Remember, Leo, all items on the list.
I'm gonna talk to the chef, or the whatever, the cook in the Whirling in Rag about this. Whirling in Rags, I should say.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. You see a heavy... the cobalt.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes.
Let's talk to these fuckheads.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie, Elizabeth? Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Me and Everett talked. He promised you to cooperate.
So you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why didn't you push me some more and find out, Jim?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Can I put anything on that would increase my authority? But that's still a very bad roll for us. Oof.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Does he sound more drunk than he was when we first said this line? It's still 3%.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't. Did you already? You're probably right. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Why?
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either. Yes.
What in the...
The fuck is...
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is...
And what is...
Silence. The pressure...
I was gonna try what this is.
Good. Now put it in your mouth. I want to point it at them. Everyone knows how to do that.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across...
Fellas, you getting any of this?
What the fuck?
We'll solve the case. Look at...
Inside the small...
Yeah. Cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
He's not gonna...
No. He'll do it. Go ahead, son.
2, 1. No. Give it to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. There will be no spinning. Do the honest...
What in the name of...
Acidic taste on your lips.
What am I doing?
Once as a child.
The fuck is he saying? Some insane shit.
nothing. Give me the gun. Thank you.
Dark? What the...
I knew he wasn't gonna...
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will...
Again, it was a dark joke.
Yes. Get the serotonin running. Keeps those bad thoughts away.
Again.
Oh boy.
Good good one, Titus.
How many people have you sent to the Shade?
Chaise électrique.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you...
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure. About fucking time.
Starting, sitting across, a summit, and then the M in the far corner. Size in conclusion, exact.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Well, that didn't do us any good.
Sounds like you're the suicide cop. You idiot. You've got the... What is this? You're not ready to die. This is garbage. Oh yes. It would be so sweet to taste the barrel once more.
Oh boy. They're gonna get a shelling from
What in the name
Kim.
of hell was that supposed to be? The theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it.
Do you have to?
We do. I was able to recontextualize it as a... I understand you sometimes employ extreme interrogation tactics, but I want you to understand that was too extreme. We can't have RCM officers going around putting guns in their mouths. We can't afford to have that image. Few institutions can.
I wish to embrace the gloaming ahead of time, the undoing of the atoms called to be.
Gloaming? Now, that's exactly what we can't have. Couldn't have put it better myself. I will need to recontextualize the hell out of that. Now let's go. And let's keep guns out of our mouths. And not say anything about any gloaming or anything.
Oh man. Okay, then what? Wait, don't I have booze?
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective.
Take a sip.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical...
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Okay, listen. I wanna try the electrochemistry check here.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.